So end of day 4. I didn't report in yesterday, so I figure I'll do an update on that one as well. Yesterday went pretty well. I had my first seamless slip up. I was ordering lunch, and I went with Japanese food. And I ordered a tofu dish that I didn't realize was topped with dried fish flakes.
Ah, the old fish flake switcheroo.
They just get them in there everywhere.
Every time.
So, I opened up my container and I took a look at it, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's fish. And then I caught a whiff of it and was like, yeah, that's definitely some dried fish. So that was a bit of a bummer. I ended up not eating it. Although after talking with Duncan, he said that his rule of thumb is, in the event that happens when you order, it's best not to waste food, which makes a lot of sense.
That does make a lot of sense.
Oh, you said it.
That's really good advice.
I'd also ordered a salad, so I ate that instead. And then for dinner, I went out with a friend of mine and we got Japanese again. But this time we went out to a ramen place, and I had actually had a rice bowl with some tofu and vegetables. That was really good.
Yum.
It was really spicy, which I like. And then had a few beers and came back home. This morning, I was hoping I would be able to get to cook today, but I had a bit of a fiasco in an attempt to find a new bed. That was a 5-hour trip, and then I got back. I had to build the bed. So I didn't really get much time to do anything else today. So on my way back from the U-Haul place, I stopped by a grocery store and tried to get some good vegan options. They didn't really have much in the way of meat alternatives. So I just got a little bit of tofu. I was hoping for something different. Tofu can be. You gotta really put in a lot of effort to make tofu taste good. Or really good.
What do you guys think? Do you have to put a lot of work into making tofu taste good?
Make it saucy.
I don't know. I don't think so. I eat it raw.
So I think for dinner I just had some toast with guacamole, hot sauce, and tofu, which is actually not too different from something that I would normally eat anyways. It is something that I've eaten before, as weird as that sounds.
Sounds tasty.
I'd eat that for dinner.
Yeah, you would.
He is kind of playing into the stereotype so far that vegans eat a lot of tofu.
Yeah, you don't have to eat tofu all that much.
You don't have to eat tofu all that much.
I think I understand where you're coming from, a regular American diet of meat at every meal. You're like, oh, well, if I'm not getting meat, I gotta have something that's a meat alternative.
Yeah. Rather
than just realizing, oh, you don't need meat or meat alternative, you just need more veggies and beans and stuff like that. What?
But after 4 days, feeling pretty good. There hasn't been a moment yet where I've really struggled. So I guess it's easier than I thought it would be, which is cool. We'll see how that goes as everything continues. But all in all, pretty good weekend, despite no animal products.